We have to go.
Lucy, where have you been? Why did they...
Now.
Hello and welcome to my newest playthrough of Assassin's Creed 2. I'm going to try and stay quiet during the cutscenes. There's quite a lot of those in this game, so I apologize for the moments of silence, but I'll try and... This episode is going to be kind of a test on trying to configure the audio on being loud enough to hear the dialogue and not so loud it drowns me out like it has in a couple previous episodes episodes I've uploaded of other gameplay. So here we go.
Get in.
What's with the blood? Are you okay?
Look, we have maybe 10 minutes, maybe, before they figure out what I've done. If we're not out of here and on the road before then...
Wait, we're leaving?
Desmond, I promise I'll answer all of your questions later. But right now, I need you to just shut up and do what I say. So please, get in the Animus.
All right.
Spingi! Spingi! Di nuovo! Sì, sì, brava! It is a boy.
Oh, my love. Mi dispiace. I was at the bank when they told me. Did I miss it? Am I too late? Give him here.
Giovanni.
Shh, my love. It will be all right. Tu sei un uditore. Sei un combattente. Perciò, combatti. Listen to him. A fine set of lungs.
And what shall we call him, my love?
Ezio. Ezio Auditore da Firenze.
Get up. Let's go.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna need a second.
There isn't time, Desmond. We have to leave.
So
Oh, really?
yeah, I've been trying to configure the
Abstergo's got some fucked up interior decorators.
Stay close.
audio for
Hey! You're not supposed to be up here! Open this door! I'm calling it in. We have a breach in the research wing. I repeat.
the audio for
Nice walls. Fancy.
my last
Hey, these...
There they
the
are!
last
Don't let them get away!
episode I uploaded was of the HD remake.
Oh. Holy shit!
And the game audio was much higher than what I expected it to be. So, I'm hoping that I've tweaked it in this one enough. Correct.
What about the cameras?
I rigged them to loop old footage. How do you think I managed to hide all your nighttime snooping from Abstergo?
You're good.
So I've been told. But they're on to us now. We need to...
Also, these episodes in this playthrough are probably going to run 30 to 40 minutes, or somewhat shorter than 30 minutes. It really depends on when I get to the point of...
We need to get to that elevator on the other side of the room. Follow my lead, but keep an eye out for security. I'd rather avoid a fight.
get to a point of stopping, a good stopping point in between cutscenes,
Is that an animus?
missions, or hopefully it
Hold
won't
on.
as a series. Though I'm fairly, I'm gonna try and get as much unlocked as I can. I'm definitely not gonna go for
Animi?
everything,
What do you think, Lucy? Lucy,
but
what do they need with all of them?
Desmond.
I will definitely go. But for example, the feathers.
Fuck. I thought this card would work. It must be on a separate system, and I don't have the code.
Wait. Shit. Oh, come on.
How did you do that?
I don't know.
Let's go. It's always something.
What was that in the Animus? Subject 16?
The feathers. I'll get them as I come across them, but I'm not gonna go out of my way to find.
That's why we need to get out of here. Vidic and the Templars, they're only part of the problem.
What do you mean?
There's no time.
Explain when we get there.
And they really in the games following this one, they really bettered the fighting system because it's really not. I mean, it's okay. It got by, and when I first played the game, I was thoroughly impressed. From Brotherhood 4, it became less of a hassle to.
Get in.
You're joking.
It's for your own protection.
So called upon.
We're almost there.
Thanks for that. It was great. Shoving the trunk, bouncing around. Loved
This
it.
way.
So, gonna tell me what's going on now?
There was a reason for the escape, Desmond.
Random.
Figures.
We need your help.
For what? Another treasure hunt through time?
Abstergo's gonna replace their Apple of Eden. The map your ancestor found guarantees it. The other assassins, they'll do it
This is one of the things
where
about
they can, but
Assassin's Creed games that I don't.
What is it?
we're losing this war, Desmond.
The walking,
Templars are too powerful. And every day, more of us die.
I still don't see how I fit into things.
We're going to train you.
going at their pace, and that's with
No.
having
No,
to go
see
at.
me in action. I'm no good at this, and even if I was, it would take months. Years even.
No. Not with the Atlas. Not with the bleeding effect.
But I'm just one guy.
Sometimes, that's all you need.
So that's why you found him. My ancestor. What was his name? Ezio?
If you can follow in his footsteps, you'll learn everything he did, just like he did. Years of training, absorbed in a matter of days.
You broke me out of Abstergo and brought me here just to make me an assassin?
Look, there's more to it than that, but it'll have to wait. Trust me, okay?
All right, I'm in. Tell me what you need.
Really? You're sure?
I thought you'd be happy about this.
Sorry, I'm just a little surprised. I spent the whole ride over here figuring out how I was gonna convince you to do this.
Save it. After what those Templar bastards put me through, I'm ready, willing, and able.
Thank you.
The beginning of this game kind of drags on, but once you get into the
Lucy, you made it. God, it's been so long. 7 years, can you believe it?
Indeed. Welcome back. Ah, so this must be the infamous Subject 17. Desmond Miles, was it?
Who are you?
I'm sorry, where are my manners? I'm Sean Hastings. This is Rebecca Crane.
Nice to meet you, Desmond.
Right, well, it's been lovely chatting, but if you don't mind, Desmond, it's best we get straight to work. Time is precious. Doubly so these days.
We've got everything set up and ready, Lucy. Just say the word and we'll get going.
Here, I brought you something. A parting gift from Abstergo.
Whoa! The memory core! This is amazing. With their data, things are gonna go a lot faster. I'll get to work on merging the code.
We walk around and talk to the people. Yeah, I think you have to talk to them.
What's all this stuff for?
This stuff, Desmond. Oh, this stuff is nothing special, really, this stuff. It's just the stuff that keeps our entire operation from falling apart, really. It requires a great deal of concentration to keep it all moving, so you'll forgive me if I don't have time to play meet and greet.
Sean's in charge of maintaining our knowledge archives. It's like a digital library. He'll be riding shotgun with me while you're in the Animus. So if you come across anything of note, people, places, events, etc., he'll create database entries you can consult for additional information.
Yeah, it's not just databases, though. I also provide tactical support for the other assassins. You know, Desmond, the ones who are out there, actually doing stuff, risking their lives, little things like that.
Hey, listen. I just wanted to say thank you. And that I'm sorry.
Sorry.
Yeah, you know, before. Everything at Abstergo. It was just... I wasn't ready.
It's okay.
No. Going through all that. Knowing that the Templars still exist, what they're planning.
What's done is done, Desmond. You're here now, and that's what matters.
I can't speak to.
Hey, Desmond. What's up?
Just wondering what your role is in all this.
I take care of Baby. It's my job to keep her up and running.
Baby? You mean the Animus?
Actually, I prefer Animus 2.0, since Baby's twice as awesome as anything you'll find at Abstergo. The Templars might have deeper pockets than us, but they've got no ambition, no passion, no competitive edge. That's why, even with all their resources, anything they can do, I can do better. Faster, too. Anyway, take a seat when you're ready, and we can get started. I just need to make a few more adjustments.
So how does this work? Of course.
Deep breath.
Ah! Oh, what are you, a tiny child?
Sean!
Well...
Here we go.
Insieme per la vittoria!
Insieme!
Insieme! Silenzio, my friends! Silenzio! Grazie. Do you know what brings us here tonight? Honor. Viere de Pazzi slanders my family's name and forces his own miseries upon us. If we...
Enough of your nonsense, Grullo!
Buonasera, Viera. We were just talking about you. I'm surprised to see you here. I thought the Pazzi hired others to do their dirty work.
It's your family that cries for guards when there's trouble, Gottardo. Afraid to handle things yourself?
Your sister seemed quite satisfied with the handling I gave her earlier.
Uccidetelo!
Crack that Desmond had. Alright, so here's another fight scene. Something I was thinking about during that loading screen. Most of them are fairly short in the game, but I'll cut out any loading screens there are that don't have dialogue. Some loading screens have talk to the player character, talk to us during the loading. If that happens, I'll leave that loading screen. If not, then I will cut the loading screen, or as much of it that.
Hey! Behind you! Federico! What are you doing here? I wanted to see if baby brother had finally learned how to fight. Oh. And? You have style. But endurance is what counts. Let's see how many of them you can ruin before they get the best of you.
And that's kind of, this is actually how the combat within all the Assassin's Creed. They're the best, most effective. He got back up. That's two. I think that's two counters that this guy's still gotten up.
Fall back! Fall back!
Hold on. What? We've almost won this. Your lip. Just a scratch. Let the doctor decide.
It's not necessary. Besides, I've no money for this doctor of yours.
Wasted it on women and wine, huh? I'd hardly call it wasted. Lend me some florins then. Or have you done the same? Search them. There's bound to be something in their pockets.
Crooks. I really don't have much to talk about in this episode because we haven't really started with the story. Main gameplay that's going to be. There's really a lot to talk about within the. It's based within Renaissance era Italy. We visit Venice. And it's just kind of fun to consider how accurate they really, how historically accurate. I've never really looked into it, so kind of explore that together, I suppose. It's really interesting because, I mean, I know some history just from what I've learned, such as that. How accurate the
Va bene. That should be enough. Let's get out of here before the guards arrive.
So yeah, we'll look into that.
hurry, Ezio. The sooner we're done with the doctor, the sooner we can sleep.
See, he says that it's like midday right now. And you know, this people say they don't understand accurate because and that's actually false, you know. Scale, I believe it was back in the 20s, people scaled skyscrapers. Perform. So it's really not that far-fetched for this
Do you require a
actually happen. Skill portrayed in the game.
Ciao for now, then.
Ben trovato, Doctor.
Fratelli auditori, why am I not surprised? You've made quite a mess of yourself, young man.
It's nothing, really.
You must help him. That pretty face is his only asset.
Fottiti.
There we are.
That math.
Get out of here.
Grazie.
This way. Quite a night.
Indeed. I only wish they were all as much fun. Oh, wait. They are.
Is actually because of the plague that spread throughout the
We should head home, Ezio. Father should...
era, I suppose.
And I'd rather avoid
That the beak is actually they stuffed herbs and
roof of that...
spices inside of it, sort of as a filter for all the air they breathe. They saw it as a filter. I don't know how well it worked, but they would shove spices and herbs inside of it to filter the air. What they thought of as to filter the air, because they thought that it was, and as it is today, many illnesses were carried through the air. It would actually help protect them. And I'm not really certain how well it worked, but we'll look into that information in later episodes. But this is just an introductory.
Uno, due, tre. Baby brother. Much to learn. Come on, Tartaruga.
This is actually really, he runs around, you can run straight up.
Ah, no shame in failure, brother.
Come on then, this way.
Where are you going?
You'll see. It is a good life we lead, brother.
The best. May it never change.
And may it never change us. All right. Enough of that. We really should head home. Let's go.
Wait.
What? Ezio, let Christina sleep.
There will be time enough for that. Later.
Ah.
so it's Vieri. I'd better hide.
Keep looking! He couldn't have gotten far!
Take to the roof.
Christina! Christina!
Who's there?
Me!
Oh, it's you. I should have known.
May I come in?
Fine, but only for a minute.
A minute is all I need.
Indeed.
Well, wait. That came out wrong. Come here.
Oh, it's you.
Wasn't my lip just... And great, I fell asleep.
Christina! Christina! Svelia! Your tutor will be here soon. Come, my daughter. Is it really so terrible that... Figlio d'un cane! What is this?
Perdonate, messere! Chiedo venia!
I'll kill you!
No, that's not necessary.
Guards! Guards! Voglio la sua testa!
Ora, there's really no need for violence.
Or I think we...
You have me confused with someone else. She needed some help with some things. I'm mostly innocent.
I may be expensive, but my goods are worth the extra quattrini. I've never smoked smoke in my...
Isn't that illegal? Not my problem.
So yeah, I'll probably get most, if not all, the viewpoints throughout this playthrough, and I'll be getting... So, I'll do most everything in this game. But that's going to be it for this first episode. I hope you guys really... because of the history story, because unlike Dark Souls, the story in this game is really handed to you right out, but then at the end of the game, all the games, it kind of leaves you a cliffhanger, so happen in the next one. So it's really story driven, and I really enjoy that. So I hope you guys enjoyed as much as I do, and we'll dive even deeper to the accuracy that's packed inside